All right, hope all's well, guys. Let's talk about the Utah Jazz 2021 season preview. Um, Notable additions: um, Evan Hughes, 39th pick in the NBA draft. Derek Favors, free agency. You lost Ed Davis in a trade. Tony Bradley in a trade. So you're gonna have Conley, Donovan Mitchell, Bogdanovich, Royce O'Neal, Rudy Gobert as your starters there. I think a couple of things that you look at storylines. You wonder, has Donovan Mitchell made that leap to stardom? Think about Donovan Mitchell versus Jamal Murray back in the bubble. Mitchell averaged 36 points, 5 rebounds, and four and a half assists in the first round against Denver that went 7 games. 250-point outings as a 24-year-old guy. And Donovan Mitchell carried the Utah offense. The Jazz did give up a 3-1 lead in that series. But that team was without Bogdanovich. He was a reliable offensive weapon option. Mitchell was a first time All Star in 2020. With the addition of Bogdanovich there, I think that could propel them beyond the second round. For the first time since 2007, that's what they're trying to do. What about Joe Ingles? A strange 2020 for Joe, who was impacted more than anyone on the roster after the franchise moved to add multiple new pieces before last season. He started off the bench, and Mike Conley and Bogdanovich moved into the starting lineup. As a result, English saw a reduction in minutes, shot attempts, and points per game, despite the fact that a variety of injuries saw him ultimately start in 45 out of 72 appearances. As a starter, 11 points per game. As a reserve, 7 points per game. Assists went from 5 to 3. Unless the Jazz decide to go small with him at the 4, it seems unlikely that he will start this season. If you have Royce O'Neal there, projected slide into that role. Maybe he could thrive off the bench with his old pick and roll partner Derek Favors returning. Look for that. How are you going to get the best out of him with the bench? How are you going to maximize Rudy Gobert? Third richest deal in NBA history. So to suggest, he is important to the short-term success of the franchise, you're putting it lightly. Absolute force on the defensive end. Rim protection. Over 2 blocks per game. Look to him. Big contract. Going to have lofty expectations from him. That's 208 million reasons why you're going to have lofty expectations for him. 2020 NBA playoffs, 16.9 points, 11.4 rebounds, 38 minutes per game. As the team continues to go small, the pressure will be on Utah coaching staff to try to implement wrinkles in a game that allow them to maximize Gobert while he's on that court. $208 million deal. I hope all is well. I look forward to speaking to you guys very, very soon.